is a moment that so many have dreamed of claiming. History starts today.
So the union between human and symbiote is the key to our evolution.
The way I see it, we can do whatever we want.
What the hell are you?
We are running butcher.
Hello my beautiful and amazing people, badass Dark Zone agents, Uncle Butcher in the building with another one. Crazy, disgusting, painful, overpowered build. In this one we have such amount of REGEN. Oh!
You can't touch this.
God damn, this is so nice that I have to show you it twice, and this is the result you will get if you gonna pair up Firewall Specialization Medkit with armor REGEN gear and exotic Ridgeway Sprite chest piece, which will apply bleed effect with each bullet, and with that you will receive armor REGEN, and from only one enemy you will receive 3%. That's absolutely nuts, and Pestilence by itself is so disgusting. If you have played PvP, you know that nasty plague effect, and with glass cannon, oh my goodness, you will never see what will hit you so hard. Pestilence will spread like wildfire, and actually you can stack this bad boy on skills. That's tip number one, how you should use your Pestilence. Of course, poor shield guys will feel all the pain in the world from plague effect and Pestilence, excuse me, but please stack this bad boy on Stinger Hive other skills, because then you see the results. Plague effect will kill people all over the place. But before we continue, today I want to recommend to you my partners, a site for boosting services, dwing.net. If you want to get an eagle or any other exotic, as well as equip a cool build using items from the Dark Zone, then these guys will help you to get this and much more in a short time. They have updated prices and deadlines for all services. The boost works with account sharing, so they do everything for you without cheats or bug abuse. I have tested this service myself, so I can recommend you these guys easily. They can be trusted, man. And of course, with my promo code, you will get 15% discount on all services. This site has been working for many years. It has a lot of clients, reviews and payment methods, man. If you didn't get my promo code or you have any questions, feel free to type your message and operator will reply immediately. But now let's get back to my build. And I have to admit that this could be my favorite build to use with exotic LMG Pestilence. Of course, you could pair it up with True Patriot gears. Don't get me wrong, I love True Patriot since day one in this game, but you will lack crit chance. Of course, you're gonna amplify your damage, debuff enemies, and fireworks are pretty hilarious, but like I said, your DPS output could be not that great, and you have to apply those flags to receive armor REGEN. But here with multiple enemies on bleed effect, oh my goodness, you're gonna be unstoppable. And of course, we have enough crit chance to invest everything in crit damage. We are reaching crazy numbers in this setup, and in general guys, if you want to be updated to all the best PvP, PvE builds, you know where you have to be. Butcherland is the answer. So with that boring intro out of our ways, let's get into it. For specialization, we gonna use Firewall, and since this build is shield free guys, please use Medkit. And Firewall Specialization Medkit is simply one of the best in the game because it will provide you with armor REGEN for 10 freaking seconds and flamethrower. It's barbecue chicken. Flamethrower is still overpowered. You can one-tap people left, right, and center. And if you want to use, for example, shield, you can use striker shield. That will increase your DPS output. And of course, firewall specialization will give you weapon attachment, which will provide you with 10% crit damage boost. The best crit damage attachment on your weapon in the game from firewall specialization. But our main weapon here will be, of course, Pestilence. And Pestilence is really nasty because you can stack it everywhere, and I mean Plague Effect. You can stack Plague Effect everywhere against enemy shields, Stinger Hives, drones, Seeker Mines, and so on. It's so handy against heal build users. If they will use artillery turret, you can destroy it by Plague Effect, and Plague Effect will get that skill user for sure. He will be cooked immediately. It will spread like wildfire. My second weapon is Vector. This bad boy is the best SMG in the game. Crazy fire rate, amazing base damage value, and of course guys, by using SMG class you don't have to worry about crit chance. You can invest everything in crit damage mods. And this one is beast, and you should use SADIST talent on your second weapon, because SADIST is amplified weapon damage boost. And since I'm using exotic Ridgeway spray chest piece, which will apply bleed effect in 15-meter radius with only one shot, that's no brainer. SADIST should be your option number one. And if you want to apply bleed effect even further at further distances, you have Seeker Mine, which will apply bleed effect, or Stinger Hive. So play smart with this setup. In terms of my numbers, you see those ridiculous numbers, and you can boost them even further with Named Pistol Orbit. Unfortunately, that's DZ exclusive. It's really pain in the ass to get one with decent attributes, but that's totally worth it. You have to kill somebody, then switch to your main weapon, and you will receive crit chance and crit damage boost. For the gear, I'm rocking Golem 2 pieces, and that will provide me with increased status effect. That will increase bleeding duration. Again, that's really handy because it depends for how much time or for how long we will receive armor regen. Bleed effect directly will increase your amount of armor regen or time which you will receive armor regen. So really handy first bonus. And by using second piece from Golem gear, you will receive 1% armor regen, and that will give you all the time armor regen. Really handy. For the chest piece, I'm using exotic Ridgeway spray chest piece, excuse me. This one is absolutely amazing in PvP. You can apply bleed effect in close range, in 15-meter radius, and only from one target alone you will receive 3% armor regen. Absolutely nuts. And this build fit any playstyle. If you want to get more armor regen, you could use Named Murakami knee pads, or if you need more damage, you could use Walken Harris, maybe Named Fox Prayer's knee pads for damage out of cover attribute. It depends on your preference. For holster, I'm rocking Sombra. For crit damage boost, maybe if you want to rock this build with SMG class as your main weapon or primary weapon, you could use Sokolov gear set there and you will receive SMG damage. But for backpack, I'm rocking Golem's backpack with Perfect Wicked Talent. Perfect Wicked Talent will not give you more damage, but it will work longer. It works for 27 seconds, and that's perfect synergy with your Seeker Mine, because Seeker Mine has 30-second cooldown, so you can apply bleed effect at mid-range, and that will allow you to use your SADIST effectively, because SADIST has no range limitations. You can shoot across the map on target which is bleeding, and it will receive SADIST amplified damage immediately. Keep that in mind. And like I said, Vector is simply one of the best SMGs in the game. Of course we have Lady Death, but in this case I think Lady Death is not that great with that small magazine size, so keep that in mind. Of course, if you want, you can use that Lady Death, but then you will not be able to use Pestilence. So I would recommend you to stick with Pestilence and Vector. Pestilence will take care of those annoying skills and skill users, and then in close range you can pull that Vector and fight with shield warriors. Amazing combination, and armor regen is pretty nice. Of course, you could use maybe Again, if you want more DPS, no, I'm tripping. I would say you have to stick with Perfect Wicket since you need that extra armor regen. For gloves, I'm using LMG Petros gloves, named gloves. They will provide me with damage to armor attribute, simply the best damage piece in the game. If you want the best damage, you should use Petros gloves and Fox Press knee pad. Unfortunately, it is how it is. There is simply no better damage buffs in the game. For knee pads, I'm rocking Bellastone Armory. With one piece only, I will receive 1% armor regen. And like I said, you could use named Murakami knee pads, which will give you Bellastone. Excuse me, I'm tripping already. You could replace these knee pads with named Murakami knee pads, and then simply, for example, switch holster for Bellastone Armory. You will lose crit damage, but you will receive 1% extra armor regen. So like I said, this build could fit any playstyle, just decide what you want: more DPS, more armor regen, and for skills I would recommend you to use Defender Drone and Seeker Mine, or Defender Drone with Stinger Hive, or use Shield. By using Shield, you will automatically switch to your Vector. So yeah, thank you for watching. Butcher is dropping the mic, see you in the next one.